Good morning, all of you. So last explanation about the write and write-ln log methods, theoretical part. Write method, write-ln method, both we use it for printing data on web page. And log method used for printing data on console. Actually, log used for error messages, sir, not for outputs. Reason, sir, if you print the output on the console, that not visible to users. And we have some F12 keys, sir. F12 key we know, sir, but users doesn't know that F12 key. We already discussed it, so we know the F12 key, but users doesn't know that F12 key, right? So if you want to display any output, that should be by using the write-ln method. Next, if you want to display any error message or any something special, use the log method. Write method's data clearly visible on the web page, but log method's data not visible directly on the screen. You must be open the console by using functional key F12. Next, write-ln method is provided by the document. When you are calling the write method or write-ln method, sir, we have to use the document. And when you are calling the log method, sir, we have to use the console. The log method is supplied by the console. Write to write-ln methods are supplied by the document. That is syntax, sir. But what is document? What is console, sir? We'll discuss in coming sessions those. Next, all three methods supported the comma syntax and all three methods supported the plus syntax also. Value 1, comma, value 2, comma, value 3, as well as expression 1, comma, expression 2, comma, expression 3, or value 1 plus value 2 plus value 3, or expression 1 plus expression 2 plus expression 2. We can use values or we can use expressions. We can use commas or we can use pluses. Anything is okay as per your requirement. Both supporting, sir, choice is yours. Now see the example. So regular HTML program once again, no specials. HTML program inside start the script tag. And script tag inside write your JavaScript code. So now the testing operations, document dot write followed by print something message, whatever it may be. Welcome. Next, document dot write-ln followed by some hello world. Next, console dot log followed by this is specialized for error messages, I said, na? So that message only I'm going to printing here. The message is some invalid data. So total 3 methods I'm calling here, sir. And first 2 we are getting directly on the web page. Last one is displaying internal screen of the browser. So save in the regular format .html. Program is a HTML and JavaScript combination. So JavaScript code we are developing inside the HTML program. So highlighted is already HTML only. So program must be saved with .html and go to the browser, run that HTML program only. These are the 2 messages, welcome and hello, write and write-ln. Third one, sir, press functional key F12. This is your console heading observed together, and console inside we have this data. Actually, in the same place, browser displaying the errors. This is, I already said, programming part. If you make any mistakes, errors are comes confirming that all errors displaying in this screen. Show it, sir. I'm removing this part. This is error. So first time we are seeing error in our batch. My batch first time. Other subjects, you know already that one. So what is the problem, sir? Syntax error. Reason, invalid or unexpected token. The browser expectations we crossed it. Then only error comes. Simple thing. So JavaScript displaying the errors in this console, sir. Is it console or sir? Because see, this is console. This is error. We got a program name available, j3.html. Error coming from which line also, line number is also available. That is the 11. Can I click on this one, sir? Why not? If you click on that line number, instantly your source code is open. See that one. And where is the mistake available? That line is highlighted like this. Errors identification is very, very easy in our JavaScript. Identification, not solving. Error solving, that depends upon your memory chip. Identification is the system providing the full support. Here the mistake available. How to overcome this mistake, sir? It completely depends on our talent only. Okay, now back to the program. And this is console. So conclusion, sir, these are the three options to display the data on our window. First two on the web page, second one on the internal case. Except the error message scenarios, don't prefer this one. Except the error message scenario, don't prefer this one. Rest of all the cases, you should follow the first or second only. One is the without line break, one is the with line break. That is the only difference. How many messages you want to print it, where you want to print it, it depends upon your program only, purely your choice. There is no restrictions, there is no guidelines. We know very well the HTML, how to repeat the tags, where we can use the tags, like that. Suppose if I want to write the one more JavaScript, sir, can I write one more script tag, sir? Why not, sir? Tag 100% repeatable. So after some script, sometimes some HTML parties comes here again. HTML part. Generally, sir. But HTML JavaScript generally designing like this. HTML JavaScript, HTML JavaScript, HTML JavaScript, HTML JavaScript. Always our designing pattern coming like this. Both embedded coding. HTML and JavaScript both are the embedded coding. Only HTML only JavaScript only. That rules no chance, sir. Some lines HTML, some lines JavaScript. Again, some lines HTML, some lines JavaScript. Combinations we can follow 100%. And situations also demanding that one. So after some HTML part, if I want to start again code, sir, there is no problem. 100% valid only. Like that, any number of times you can start. Yesterday, no, day before yesterday, no, we checked some website together, script tags. So many is there together. Which one? Facebook or Gmail or something. Lot of script tags available. And you can repeat the script tag any number of times. There is no problem. So this is the printing awareness about the JavaScript. Next, we are going to discussing some guidelines, sir. And before moving to more programming, some programming guidelines required. What to do, what not to do, that's something like that. Those I'm going to explaining some points. After that, we'll go for again some more programming. So JavaScript, it's a software or it's a scripting language or it's a language, no problem. Anything okay. But every software inside some predefined programs available, sir. Compulsory. HTML inside we have predefined tags. CSS inside we have predefined properties. JavaScript library also contains something internally. So what is that, sir? That I'm going to listing here. JavaScript, they have a library inside. A library is the part of the browser, and 2 days back we discussed already that one. Browser inside, HTML library available, CSS library available, and JavaScript library is also available. But a library inside what we have, sir, lot of keywords, reservoirs available. Lot of keywords as well as the reservoirs are available. Lot of predefined functions available. Lot of predefined methods available. So many predefined classes are there, and lot of implicit objects also available. Operators not available as sir. I compulsory, sir. A JavaScript library is a consist of the lot of things internally. Those are the keywords, reservoirs, operators, functions, methods, classes, and objects. These all are available inside the JavaScript library that is the part of your browser. So list of keywords, list of operators, list of functions, list of methods, list of classes, list of predefined objects. Everything browser they knows. Your owners are predefined. This is owner predefined. These all the tags are somewhere available in the browser. Then only browser knows is it tag or not. What is the meaning of the tag? How browser knows? They have to check with that existing libraries. Like that JavaScript inside also so many things are available. Are you going to using all these as sir? We already used some of the things those. But just now we completed write to, write ln and log. What is those all are sir? Methods. We use it two names, special names, document and console. What is those two sir? Objects. Document is object, console is also object. Predefined. Not created by us. Already available in the library. I'm directly using those. So document to console, both are the objects. Write to, write ln, log, all three are the methods. In the first demonstration program, already 2 items we use. In coming programs, more also comes. But all at a time not possible, sir. Growing like that. And the first time who are learning the programming things, so for those students, this is useful, sir. Who have already some programming knowledge, you know already these all the things. Every software inside predefined functions available, keywords available, reservoirs available, methods available, header files, so packages, so interfaces. Depends upon the subject to subject items changing, but pack is compulsory. Just remember this one. If I use anything directly, sir, any word or any name, especially if I use it directly, sir, that all the part of my JavaScript library. Already available, I'm directly calling. I'm directly going to using. That's all. A point you have to remember. If you remember that point, what is this? A doubt not comes, sir. Next one. When you are typing the program, we have to follow a lot of guidelines. Nothing but precautions. Of course, suggestions, sometimes rules and regulations also available. 4 or 5 points available, sir, that one by one I'm going to explaining now. But a heading also I'm going to writing that only, note points. Heading also note points. You can say as a guidelines also. Not printing on the screen, in comments I'm typing because of the only explanation part. So what is the first one, sir? The first point is JavaScript is a case sensitive. JavaScript is case sensitive. What is the meaning of case sensitive, sir? Capital letters, small letters, we have to follow perfectly. Not capital letters, not small letters, sir. We have to use both things. But generally, case sensitive, if I ask the meaning, sir, somebody got the wrongly understanding, sir. Writing the program in lower case is called as the case sensitive. Or writing the program in uppercase is called as the case sensitive. Both wrong definitions, sir. Both are not correct. But what is the right thing, sir? Case sensitive means case restriction, I said. At the time of developmentation, which case we used? At the time of usage, the same case you have to follow. Developmentation time, which case you preferred? Usage time also the same case you have to prefer. This is the accurate meaning of case sensitive. As per my expectation, correct, here also somebody feeling case sensitive means writing program in small letters. Case sensitive means writing program in capital letters. Both wrong definitions, 100% wrong definitions. No, sir, we heard somewhere, sir. Then also wrong definitions, sir. No doubt at all. So why you are writing C language small letters, sir? Reason? Case sensitive. That is only I'm saying. Are they wrong understanding? While developing of the C software, the Dennis Ritchie is designed the total code in the small letters. As a user of C, we are also following the small letters. That is meaning of cases. Why you are writing the capitals, smalls combination in Java.NET, sir? Because developmentation, not case sensitive. At the time of developmentation of the software, the James and team, they used the capital letters and small letters matching to real life activities. So as a user of Java, we are also following the same thing. The James Gosling, if you developed the complete small, sir, you have to follow the small. James Gosling developed complete capital, sir. You have to follow the complete capital. I would now say what is exact meaning of case sensitive? Developmentation time, which case they used. The same case we have to follow in our programs. A capital or smaller, developer deciding that one. The software inventor is deciding that one. That is the real meaning of the case sensitive. So JavaScript is also case sensitive, sir. First point, that one. Case restrictions are available. How can say it's a case restriction or not, sir? I'm going to taking some printing statements here. D, I'm writing in capital letters. Actually, I said document is the predefined, not my own. So predefined means they already defined. In which case, sir? Lower case they defined. But I used by mistake capital letter. So program wrong. We'll get an error here. Where is error, sir? Because here is the error. Document.type, it's not a function. And what are the spelling you typed? It is not recognized as a function by the system. Then you will get the error. So case sensitive compulsory. Next one, sir. JavaScript produces always errors when you write the wrong code. So we have errors here. Exceptions not available, sir. Only errors are available. JavaScript supports only errors, no exceptions. And especially Java.NET students, you point. Errors only available in this subject. Exceptions are not available in this subject. So we have errors or JavaScript. So providing errors. When you design the wrong coding, compulsory errors are comes. Those errors are displaying on console. not on the web page. You are never getting the errors on the web page. You are never getting the errors on the web page. It's always displaying on the console only. Then how to open the console, sir? If you want to see the console, press F12 key in the keyboard. We have already discussed the point, sir, but serial one more time repeated, that's all. So this is output and this is error. In error, we have some link, sir. If you click on that link, instantly it opens your program and highlighting the error line also with red color. Highlighting the error line with red color. And you don't want to this console, again press the F12 key. Switch on, switch off, both F12. Opening for F12, closing for F12. Or otherwise you have the close button here, black button. Click on this close button. Don't click on the red close button. Red close is the total closing. The next one, we are writing some printing steps. We are writing some printing statements. When you are designing these printing methods, data we have to type in double quotations only, yes, sir. No, sir. In place of double quotations, we can use single quotations also. In place of single quotations, we can use the backtick operator also. JavaScript total supports the 3 double quotes, single quotes, backtick operator. It's also available in our keyboard. You never used it previously. First time you are using that operator. Java, .NET, C, Oracle, every student, you never used that operator up to now. First time in our life, that operator we are going to using. The name of the symbol is backtick operator. Backtick operator. So double quotes or single quotes or backtick operator, anything we can use for printing of the data. So text we can write within either double quotes or single quotes, or this is backtick. Because this symbol is backtick operator, sir, or backtick operator. A backward bending a symbol, then only we are saying as the backtick operator. Is there any technical name, sir? Technical name of template literal. The technical name of these two is the template literal. But what is the technical name of these two, sir? String literals. String literals. So string literals. Who are the string literals, sir? Double quotes and single quotes. Double quotes and single quotes both are the string literals, and this is template literal. This is template literal. So both common pronunciation is the literal. Both common pronunciation is literal. Is there any difference between these three, sir? And all you said for the text representation, sir? Yes, sir. If you use any of these 3 quotations, that is all representing the text only. Notes not available in Google Classroom. Sir, Mr. Rakesh, notes available with the Google Classroom link. But what you are asking? You want I upload the Python notes, huh? Okay. Sir, 3 days back, I uploaded already notes. Maybe you are sleeping, I think. So double quotes or single quotes or backtick operators all used for this all used for this text representations only. Then what is the difference between these and these, sir? We don't have any difference between the double quotes and single quotes in JavaScript, sir. Especially programming language students, this is the small warning or suggestion. In our programming languages, double quotes meaning is different, single quotes meaning is different. But in JavaScript, both are same. No difference. Double quotes is string only, single quotes also string only. But characters, how we are representing, sir? There is no character data type in JavaScript. But compared to your programming languages, double quotes string, single quotes character. Almost all languages, C, C++, Java, something, something, almost. But here, this is special. Once again, repeating the point, double quotes, single quotes, both representing the string. No character here. No character here. Other language students say point, not for all. Next, this backtick operator also string representation only. But why these ones are already these two available, sir? One small difference available between these two and this one. Name of this I said already, backtick operator. Programmatical pronunciation is the template literal. General pronunciation is the backtick. What is the difference between these two, sir? The difference between these two is double quotations, single quotations when you are using, you must type the data in single line only. But what are the data you want to print on the screen? What are the data you want to print on the screen? The data must be typed in the single line. More than one line, it doesn't accept. More than one line, it doesn't accept. Data must be in the single line. But the second one, sir, we can type the data in multiple lines also. So here we can write data more than one line. Here we can write the data more than one line. There is no problem. So this is the only difference between the double quotes and backtick operators. Single line typing, multiple line typing. Single line typing and multiple line typing. Now I'll show this difference. See that one. Here I'm typing something apple, first one. Second one, sir, mango. Third one, orange. Observe the three messages, three quotations. Apple double quotes, mango single quotes, orange backtick operator. And run the program. And this is output. All are printing successfully. Any error, sir? No chance get error. We have complete output up, half output up. Complete output. Complete output case errors impossible. Any output missing, then compulsory error is available. No, sir. Still we have doubts, sir. Clear. Screen clear. So this is the way to print the data in our JavaScript. Next difference you said, sir, this must be in single line, this must be in multiple lines, sir. Yes, sir, coming to that one only. So document dot write followed by double quotations or single quotation, anything okay. Take some multiple lines. a symbol I typed as sir backtick operator. Are you watching the symbol or look? Check the keyboard carefully. Somewhere you will find this one. కొద్దిగా do the work, మరి getting laziness. Dhanunjaya. Check the keyboard concentration. This is actual my typings. What I'm doing now, sir. Black after enter key. After black enter key. Then grapes I'm typing in the next line. Quotations close. There you will get the error. The error coming or not, their color representation available. See that. Black grape actually single text. But half data in pink, half data in the some coffee color displaying. Why color changed, sir? Second line error. Invalid. Syntax error. What is the problem here, sir? And the syntax error. Then what is this, sir? Reason may be invalid coding or unexpected token. It is system non-expecting things is something you did. Then you got the error here. So you can type long data, but that must be in the single line only. This multi-lines is not allowed. So Simla, enter, white, enter, apples. Total data is split into 3 lines. Same mistake. So put in comments. And write 10 seconds. Document dot. Right followed by take the backtick operator. Write the same message. Simla, enter key, white, enter key, apples, and close the bracket. But a color difference observed the previous and this one. Now the 3 things are displaying in the magenta color, pink color. So output comes the side by side all your fruits. No error. The first output, second output, third output, and this one is the 4th output. Is it special, sir? For that only separate symbol you are using? Or do this one anything in your Java, .NET or C language? 100% no chance. You can't type the data in more than 1 line in our programming language. Moreover, you don't have any symbol also. You have to type compulsory in the single line only. Otherwise, a long process, concatenation concept you have to follow. But here easily we have the symbol. It's not only JavaScript problem. So many languages, same problem. And some languages alternative not available. Implementing your own code is required. But here we have alternative that is a special symbol. And moreover, is symbol one more special is there, sir. What is that, sir? The symbol is the new feature of the JavaScript. This is the new feature of the JavaScript. Old version is not available. It's available since JavaScript 6th version. HTML to JavaScript, one small difference, sir. In HTML, what we did and first old things we discussed. Last 3 days to 4 days, HTML, 5 new things we discussed. Remember? First 40-45 examples, HTML old tags. Last 10 plus examples, 3 days, only new features of HTML will discuss. I explained, sir. You listen or not, I don't know that one. But I explained. I clearly provided the heading also HTML new tags. No idea. So HTML for discussing of the new things, we waited for up to end of the subject, right? JavaScript not happens like that, sir. What are the topic we are discussing? A topic new features in the same topic I'm covering. The topic normal explanation, end of the topic, a topic related new introductions, if anything is available. You don't need to wait for the last days of JavaScript. Point understand? HTML, new things all are one place we discussed. Moreover, end of the subject. But JavaScript, all new features, topic along with I'm going to covering. But we don't know, sir, it's a new feature or not. I'm mentioning like this, sir. As a new feature, I'm going to writing like this clearly. So JavaScript new sixth feature, that one. And the both things are the old things only. Why CSS programs are showing outputs? At the end of the session, I'll explain that one, sir. Try to remind. Actually, I placed programs only. How to handle that one? End of the session, I'll explain. Double quotations, backtick operator, difference is this one. Meaning is the same as sir. Additional feature is this. Next comes to the another point. Semicolon. Very popular symbol, this semicolon. So is it compulsory the semicolon in our JavaScript, sir? Actually, it's not compulsory, sir. Your choice. Sir, what are you talking, sir? I'm talking properly only. Semicolon, your interest. But my C faculty explained compulsory, sir. Programming languages, semicolon is mandatory. Scripting languages, semicolon is optional. One more difference. In every programming language, semicolon must. If you are not given semicolon, you know very well what happens. Syntax errors. But here, no problem, sir. It really is possible, sir. So it's optional to use semicolon. Proof. 2 semicolons I removed. Total 4 steps. 2 steps in semicolon, 2 steps are without semicolon. Save this program. Refresh it. No problem. Sir, that program you are executing a old example you are executing a sir. Somebody doubt. Which program? Current program only. So semicolon is a purely optional. If you are interested, use it. Otherwise, leave it. No problem. It's not a matter as well. The next one, I already explained the last example, sir. Can you write the multiple scripted tags as sir? Yes, we can write 100%. There is no problem. So we can write multiple scripts. No objections. But every time you have to use the script tag open, script tag close compulsory. So show it that also once, sir. Okay. This script tag I'm closing here. Next script tag. Meaning, sir. But already these all the messages are displaying in the single line side by side, side by side. But I want to break the line there. Next line I want to get into next message, next line. So out of the script I'm using some HR tag. HR tag and a line. The first script output completed, sir. Symbolical, I'm drawing the line. Line bottom, next script output, it will comes. Again, start the script tag. Write your printing steps. Document dot, write followed by, and take another names, Samsung, LG, Sony, ఇంకేమున్నాయి Bonita. So some TV names I typed here, 4 names. This is second script part. This is first script tag. Between these two, one HTML tag is available. Line above, first script output. Line below, second script output. Sir, yesterday we observed some Google source code kada, not remember, Mr. Manas Panda. Yesterday we checked the source code of the Google or some Facebook website. Are you remember that point? All 4 messages we got it, sir. God bless you. Multiple scripts required or not, that depends upon our program developmentation, sir. What are the problem we are going to solving, based on that it deciding. Next, another point I'm going to introducing, sir, errors. This point continuation, sir. This point continuation. If any error occurred in the JavaScript, what happens? If any error occurred in the JavaScript, what happens? We know, sir, error is occurred, program stopping or something else, sir. That's your subject, not in my subject. This is something special. So in JavaScript, if any error is occurred, sir, handling style different, not like as your programming languages. So regular programming languages, if any error is occurred, total program it's stopping up, only that line only it is stopping up. If you have anybody knowledge, while running of the program, we got some error or exception or something, sir. It's impacted to the whole program or only the particular logic, whole program, but not in JavaScript. Not in JavaScript. If any error is occurred, sir, what happens? Error occurred position only impacted. Rest of code is executing normally without any disturbances. Suppose we have 2 script blocks, right? In first script block, error occurs, sir. First script block, error occurred. What happens, sir? First script block only affected. HTML tags not affected. Second script block also not affected. It matter. So proof, sir, that I'll show it here. We have already 4 lines together. Try to do another line. One more message I'm going to printing here. The actual proper step. Perfect step, no problem. Now I'm making mistake in that line. What is the mistake, sir? Right spelling I'm writing wrongly. Right method, right function spelling, wrong spelling. So it is error. But what happens, sir? Line numbers I'm highlighting, see that one, sir. Now where the error is occurred? Line number 34. So line number 34, we have the error, right? But what the control is doing, sir? line number 34 to directly jumping to line number 36 and continuing the program. Line number 34 to it jumping directly to line number 36 and continuing the program. There are line numbers visible left side. Observe sir carefully. So really it's possible as sir. JavaScript anything possible. That only skipped. Balance code. HR tag executed. Second script block executed. Executed. Error sir. Error is there. That is error. That is output. But normal programming languages, either error or output, both not possible. Output comes, error not comes. If error is there, output not comes. But here we have 90% output here. So what is the problem, sir? Type error. What is the problem? It's not a function. Okay, that's not function. I also knows that. It 30 effort to directly jumping to this line. And here onwards, all these steps are executing normally. Simple thing. So this is the control flow of the JavaScript, sir, to the variety available because I'm scripting. But second block also error is available, sir. There also same problem. Sony I'm writing as a mistake. W problem. Capital letter. Second script block, 40th line we have the error. But what happens, sir? 40th line is error gada. So it's jumping from 40th line to directly 43 line. 43, not 41. From 40th line to it is jumping to directly 43. Why 41, sir? But here problem is there gada. Next step I'm not executing. Up to my script block ending, I'm skipping all these lines. So that only in this one middle I'm showing the error. But previously you explained differently, sir. No, I'm explaining same point, sir. Your step after next step not available. Then impact differently available. Here error step after one more step is available. Then impact different is comes. Here also it is skipping. But for skipping any lines is there? Huh? No. Then what you are feeling? Oh, only one step skipping. And we are receiving wrongly that one. So how many steps available? That all are skipping, sir. No problem. I'll show the small picture here. See that. So this is the script beginning. And we have the step 1, step 2, step 3, 4, 5 like this. And script close, sir. Next, some HTML tags are available. HTML designing. After that, sir, again script started. Well, here also some step 1, step 2, well, again step 3, step 4. Because serial number problem, I think you can take step 11, step 22, step 33, step 44, and step 55, sir. Then script close. After that, again, I have some HTML tags, sir. Again, I have some HTML tags. So this is code outline, sir. But what happens here? Code execution starts from here. Enter into script. First step, success. Second step, success. Third step, success. Fourth step, failure. Whenever the fourth step is failure, sir. Fourth step, and after that, how many steps available before script tag? And between the fourth step, your scripted tag closing available. Between these, how many steps available? That all are I'm skipping. How many steps available between these two? No steps. So it directly jumping to this line. But what we are feeling, it's not going to skipping any lines. But actually there is no lines to skip. The concept. Next, these also success set. Then enter into here. Step 1 success, step 2 success, step 3 success, step 4 failure set. Now directly jump to this line. There is JavaScript to control flow, sir. If anywhere the error is occurs, from that error line to till to script to closing tag. These only skipping. Rest of steps executing normally. Error occur line. or error available line to script ending tag. Point understand? Error occur line to script ending tag. These only skipping. Balance all the code running without any disturbances. HTML tags running, other JavaScript is also running. This is control flow. If you want to do the same type of control flow in our programming languages, you have to do the lot of coding. Lot of coding required, sir. Exception handling, try batches, catch blocks, following, throw statements, something. But here, without writing anything, directly it is working. Same control flow we can produce in Java.NET also, but exception handling mechanism required. Try block, catch block, finally block, throwing of exceptions, catching of exceptions. If you implement all these things, sir, similar style will get in Java also. But lot of required. But here, without writing any additional point, we are going the normal flow. So some of online students, what I am explaining, try to listen that one. Don't overcross me. Okay, now? Explanations follow. Coming topics, don't ask. Concentration on that for you only I am explaining. Mr. Dhananjay, I am saying to you only. Well, again, you are dropping the message. What I am explaining currently, follow that one. Every topic, as per their situations, it will comes. Okay, now? Don't overcross me. Over excitement, getting some BP, heart attacks. Be careful. You don't know properly JavaScript code, how to write it. How you are going to working with finding the errors, sir? Huh? Okay, I'll explain. Do one thing. Write a JavaScript program to check the given number is prime or not. Do it. And then I'll explain about the errors. Come on, with the dynamic values. Write a JavaScript program to check the given number is prime or not with the dynamic values. Sir, every topic comes as per their syllabus, as per their order. Huh? This is the last point, sir, what we discussed. So JavaScript is a case sensitive and it providing the errors. When you are working with errors, if any error is available, total program is not impacting, a particular script block only impacting. Next, we can write the data, especially strings in JavaScript, either double quotes or single quotes, whatever it may be. Next, backtick operator, double quotations difference. It must be allowed only one line and it is allows the multiple lines. A backtick operator is the new feature. Backtick operator is a new feature. These are the old concepts only. And using of semicolon, your interest, and you can use any number of scripts. How many scripts we have to use, sir? Are decided based on the what are the problem you are doing, sir. Some programs, one script enough, some programs, two scripts required, some programs, three scripts required. The situation deciding, it's not in my hand. Reason, tomorrow what you are developing, how I know today, sir? God also can't say that word. How many scripts required in programs, sir? God also no idea. Okay, after 5 minutes, what I'm explaining, try to guess You are seeing me 1.5 hour, 1.5 month almost completed. So last 1.5 month onwards, you are observing me, you are watching me, you are listening. 5 minutes after what I'm explaining, guess anybody? For 1.5 onward, month onwards, we are traveling. Why you can't guess? Huh? Why you are unable to guess here? Next 5 minutes after what I'm explaining. Bolo. No idea. For 1.5 month, we are traveling. What Candy Crush? 5 నిమిషాల తర్వాత ఏం చెప్తానో చెప్పండి. For 1.5 month, we are traveling daily 1.5 hour. 1.5 month, 1.5 hour. You are unable to predict what I'm going to explain in next 5 minutes, right? But in future, what is the program you are going to developing? That program, how many script tags required? How can suggest it here? So one script, two scripts. It depends upon the task what you are doing. Simple thing. These are the some guidelines before going to the more programming or more situations. The errors statement I'm not placing in comments, sir. If I place it in the comment, you will missing the point. I'm writing in the regular format. When you run this program, some outputs are skipping. Some outputs are missing. Next, one small note point lastly, sir. Errors, some particular scenarios differently working, sir. Especially in the particular scenario. మనకి రెగ్యులర్ డేస్ డిఫరెంట్, ఫెస్టివల్ డేస్ డిఫరెంట్ కదా. ఓకే, యు ఆర్ నాట్ సెలబ్రేటింగ్ ఫెస్టివల్. రెగ్యులర్ డేస్ డిఫరెంట్, యువర్ బర్త్డే డిఫరెంట్ కదా. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ బిలీవింగ్ ద గాడ్ సార్, ఐఎమ్ నాట్ సెలబ్రేటింగ్ ఎనీ ఫెస్టివల్, లీవ్ ఇట్. బట్ బర్త్డే అయితే సెలబ్రేటింగ్ కదా. బర్త్డే ఆల్సో నాట్ సెలబ్రేటింగ్ అదా. ఓకే, బర్త్డే నాట్ సెలబ్రేటింగ్. బట్ వన్ పాయింట్ ఇది, January 1st you are celebrating కదా. Guarantee. Somebody birthday celebrating, somebody January 1st not celebrating, but somebody birthday not celebrating, but January 1st celebrating. Somebody these two not celebrating, February 14th celebrating. And every person one day celebration available. What you are celebrating? February 14th, birthday na January 1st. January 1st. Like compulsory celebration guarantee, sir. The birthday na January 1st, February 14th, your marriage day na, or your parents' marriage day na, whatever it may be. 365 days out of 1 day celebration అయితే పక్కా. డౌటా? మనం అన్ని సెలబ్రేట్ చేస్తాం. దట్ డే సంథింగ్ స్పెషల్ కదా. Your dressing style, morning wake up time is different, taking food also different that day. Like that, in JavaScript also one particular day is there. What is the day, sir? Variable declarations day. Upcoming concepts, or 2-3 days of 2-3 next session, variables one topic is available. Variables we are declaring A, B, C, D, I, J, K. We are storing the data in that one, printing the data, something like that, right? If variables declarations, if any mistake available, total JavaScript is skipping. Total JavaScript it skips, not particular. Whole JavaScript is going to skipping. If you have any mistakes in the variable declarations, except the variable declarations, my previous explanation suitable, sir. So what I explained a few minutes back, this is script starting, this is script closing. In this one, variable declaration step is available here, sir. And that is middle of the program. This step 1, step 2, step 3, fourth step variable declaration. Next 5 available, 6 available. But the variable declaration wrongly I did, sir. Total gone. Single step also not executing. Correct. Properly designed steps also gone, sir. Previous explanation, this explanation, small difference is there. The script starting. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. Script close. Problem with the third step, sir. What happens? These only skipping. But first two steps output, we will get it. But in fourth line, variable declaration mistake available, sir. But first line also not executed, sir. Is a special situation in JavaScript. Declaration steps mistakes available. The whole script is affected. Regular steps, printing, calculations, if, for loop, these problems available. Some amount of script only affected, but not the whole script. Guidelines over, sir. But a variable declarations I'll discuss in variable declaration topic. Points wise I explained, but practical in variables topic I'll show it. Reason, we don't know what is variable, we don't know how to declare the variable. In the topic I'll cover that. And the next one is a small theory part, sir. Further programming, this theory part is required. Last two examples, I used one document word. Last but one example, I used one console word. What is this document? What is this console, sir? You already using last 3-4 examples, sir. That clarity I'm trying to provide now. And I can use blindly without any explanations. But I'm explaining. DOM, document object model. It's one of the key topic of the JavaScript. One of the key topic of the JavaScript. If you don't know the DOM, sir, indirectly you don't know the JavaScript matter. If you don't know any idea about the DOM, you don't know the literally JavaScript. Rest of all topics I know, sir, then also no use. DOM a main concept. But bad luck what, sir? DOM almost middle of the JavaScript, we are discussing full-fledged. But just a small introduction part. Full-fledgedly, we are working with after 60% of the JavaScript. But before is 60%, and the main topics when I am going to starting, this much of not available. This much only available, candidates. And it's first easy, simple topics, all are learning, sir. Primary topics when it is started, sir, slowly, one by one. The fact in every subject. Core Java also. Core Java introduction time, see na? Core Java last topic, collection subject. But collections is the main topic of the Core Java. That day we are missing. Is a fact. So in the initial days, we are not going to spending that much of interest in the last days. Mistakes, if you stop it, then subject comes properly. Last 3-4 topics are major topics in any subject. Sir, a total movie you are watching, sir, last half an hour climax you are not seeing, sir. What is the use? Last half an hour climax you are not watching. What is the use to watch the movie? No use here. So right now we are discussing DOM small information. Full-fledgedly after some days I'll explain. But why you are starting right now, sir? A document meaning I want to share it. Document is part of the DOM. That's the first few lines about the DOM. So what is the DOM, sir? DOM is one of the API. DOM is one of the JavaScript's API. JavaScript's API. What is full form of API, sir? Application Programming Interface. Application Programming Interface. The full form of the DOM is Application Programming Interface. Full form. Meaning, sir, an API is the mediator. Mediator. What is the responsibility of API? What we have inside the API, sir? First, I'm going to explaining the role or responsibility of the API. Every API role or responsibilities, it's a mediator. It's a purely mediator between your language to some other activities. It is a mediator between your language, your current working language to some other subjects. Some other subjects. Other subjects, whatever it may be, sir. Whatever it may be. The actual meaning, sir. But somebody's point of view, API means predefined libraries or predefined classes that used for the problem solving. It is somebody's meaning. The 100% wrong meaning. If you want to solve the problems, why API separately? You have already predefined classes, you have predefined methods already. It is always providing the interaction with some others, not between you to other. But this API, what it is doing, sir? Providing the interaction between the JavaScript and your HTML pages. It's providing the interaction between the JavaScript and HTML pages. So it means who? API means here DOM. So it is an interface. Interface means mediator. It is an interface between the JavaScript and web pages. If any JavaScript, they want to communicate with the web page. A JavaScript, they want to do some logical operations on the web page. They are taking the support of the DOM. They're taking the support of the DOM. How can say that, sir? Go to last example once. This is JavaScript step, right? What we are doing here? Printing the black grape. Where? On web page. So for printing of this message on your web page, you are taking the support of that is only I'm saying. But a document.write not available, sir. JavaScript writing on your page is not possible. Same thing, sir. This is whiteboard web page. I am the JavaScript developer. I want to write something on this whiteboard. What I require. Now, what is the role of marker? It's an interface, mediator between the me and the whiteboard. If without marker, how I can write, sir? Marker not available, marker type of another instrument required. Pencil, pen, chalk piece or something required. These all are third party items. It's not me, it's not whiteboard. Marker not Shivakumar. Marker is not whiteboard. But what is this? Third person, the mediator. So open the cap and write on here. So a document.write is the part of the DOM only. That information providing, I started this explanation. So it's an interface between the JavaScript and web page. You want to perform any operation on the HTML designed web page, this DOM support required. We have a lot of predefined classes, methods inside that one. The actual purpose, sir, the responsibility of the DOM. Next. Programmatically, how to define it, sir? I said DOM is an API, JavaScript's API. This API programmatical definition is, API is a collection of predefined classes. API is a collection of predefined classes. And a class is a group of properties and methods. Methods nothing but then functions. API is collection of predefined classes, sir, and a class is a group of properties and methods. API inside we have hundreds of ready-made classes. In HTML inside hundreds of tags, how API inside hundreds of ready-made classes available. Every class, if you open and see it, sir, inside some properties available and some functions available. In that functions of properties, write is one of the method. Write ln is also one of the method. It is provided by the one class. But we are not using the class, sir. No, sir, coming to that point only. As per the programming principles, as per the programming language guidelines, if I want to use any class, compulsory we need one object. For utilizing the class in our programs, for using of any class in the program, object representation required. But we don't know what is object, sir. Our future will discuss clearly, sir. So for working with any class, we need an object. So predefined class or our own developed class, whatever it may be. If you want to work with that class, sir, object compulsory. Why object compulsory? Detailedly, objects and one topic available separately. It takes 3 to 4 days a topic. That will get the clear picture. Roughly, if you need any idea, sir. Olden days, mana photo taking style, you know, na? Now we are using memory chips, pen, memory cards, something. But olden days, negatives are available, brown color available. If you go to one photo studio, I need some passport size photo for school admissions or passport applications or something. You are sitting like this, attention, a photographer taking. They're giving a small film like this, brown color film, coffee color, right? In that brown color is called as the technically negative. The pronunciation is negative. Malu? Nahi malu. But school days, first standard, second standard, how your photos are came? Passport size photos available. How? Oh, directly memory chip. That is called as negative, sir. But negative inside your photo only available or not? Yes. But directly stick that negative to your application form. That application form is corner box available. Please attach your photo and one box also available. In left top corner. We'll get the box here. Place your negative here. Staple it or gum it. Problem solved together. Photo why? Logic correct kada? Face not visible clearly. Second one? Okay, right answer. Second? Not reusable. How many negatives you have? Only one negative. Negative very expensive. Photo taking cost 120 rupees or 150 rupees. But passport size photo 4 rupees. Each photo 4 rupees. But negative 150 rupees. That's very costly. So in every school joining time, one negative and expensive process. That's what we are doing generally, sir. A negative holding like this here. By using these negatives, we are printing the photos. They are asking also how many copies? 8 copies, 16 copies, 32 copies. A range observed, 7 copies not given. Checked? I need 5 copies and they are not given. Reason, a paper sheet cutting paper waste. So either 4, 8, 12, 16, like this only. So we are going to taking the photos copies, photo 1, photo 2, photo 3, 44. In negative is there, na sir? This class, sir. If photo 1, photo 2, photo 3 is there, na, sir? These all are the objects, sir. All your passports printing photos, all are the objects. These all photos are coming from the one negative. That negative is called as the class. But class we can't use directly because class functionality as is to negative functionality. If you use the negative directly, sir, next time application you don't have anything. If I use the class directly, sir, next program I can't use this class again because one time uses. Then only class duplicate copies we are preparing. The duplicate copies are your passport size photos. But one photo, one purpose. Another photo, another purpose. Third photo, one more purpose. Reusability comes. The current explanation. Detail in objects topics we'll discuss. So classes, why we are not preferring surrender, it's not reusable. But every time class designing and a time taken process. So hold the class and create the objects. So class not reusable and object is the reusable. So every class they need an object for reusability. API is a collection of predefined classes and a class is a group of properties and methods. If you want to use this class in the program, you need the object. And that object's maximum browser creating itself, sir. Those objects maximum browser creating. That headache also reducing, sir. Other programming languages, objects created by programmer only. But here JavaScript, that much of risk also not given to you. That headache also releasing. But document object you created, I created, console object Narendra Modi created, Sonia Gandhi created. No, we are directly using one. Who created? Somebody. That is this one. So DOM classes related objects are created by browser itself. Created by browser. When it is creating all these objects, sir, at the time of page loading, at the time of the web page loading or opening. So this is another information, sir, about that one. So DOM inside, what are the predefined classes available? That all classes objects are created by browser itself only. When browser creating all these objects, sir, whenever you are opening the page or whenever the page loading into the browser, we page how many objects required, that everything browser constructing. Which page you are going to loading? A page is supporting all objects identified by the browser created by itself only. Simple thing. So we don't need any risk and we don't need to focus on the object creations. But we used it in the last example, 2 objects, sir. Coming days, we are going to using so many objects, sir. But at a printing methods point of view, document to console we use. The example also I'm writing here, see that one. Example, sir. Window is one object, predefined object. Next, document is one predefined object. Console is another predefined object. Next, location is one more predefined object. Cookie is one more predefined object. Next, history is one more predefined object. Body is one more predefined object. Head is one more predefined object. These are the ready-made objects created by this is But when we are discussing all these things, sir, before ending of our subject, sir, before ending of our subject, we are finished. Online students, what is console? What is location? Please don't drop the questions. Huh? These all are the predefined objects, implicit objects. As per their timing, as per their situations, the explanations are comes. The DOM related information, sir. DOM is an API. This API is playing as a mediator role between the Java developer and, JavaScript developer and web page. And this API providing the predefined classes to do some activities. In the now this is document. But all these are objects, kada? The objects inside what we have, sir. Some group of properties and methods available. In the three methods we discussed already. Log is predefined method provided by the console object. Write to write ln is the predefined methods provided by the document object. Like that, future lot of methods provided by this. Balance information we'll see in the next session. One small announcement that next session until Monday, JavaScript will continue. CSS, we have some pending works, I already said. I announced it already in the session. But yesterday, one online student is creating some nuisance also. You have never said this topic, you have never used these words or something. I already announced it in the class, not. We have still some more points in the CSS, animations, something. Weekend, I'll take the extra session and I clearly announced it. But not remember, sir. You have never said these things. You skipped these things like that they're talking. Maybe I also got doubt. I'm not announced on. Announced or not? The candidate were sleeping in the sessions. Different argument, variety argument. I already announced in the session, sir. Will take it. No, sir. I never heard these words and you also feeling like that only, huh? And they dropped a message. You don't have chatting chance together. Adi not listening until your mistake, sir, not my mistake. That's why could you wake up and concentration listen the words what I'm explaining, and couple of times I suggested. Tomorrow we have the CSS session, sir. Extra points of the CSS animations, so those I'm going to discussing. CSS pending work. JavaScript, it will continues on Monday only. And if somebody we don't have any interest on the CSS, sir, you can attend on the Monday session, no problem. A CSS animations, how to design, some CSS special properties available, special attributes, settings, that I'm going to taking tomorrow session. So 9:30 a session time, 9 o'clock also okay, no problem. 9 or 9:30, anything is okay. For 2 to 2.5 hour session is available, sir. 2 to 2.5 hour session. Little bit long session, and online, only online only. And moreover, last week also, in Saturday evening, I already updated the status. Tomorrow we don't have any sessions, so on, so technical reasons and just clearly set the message in Google Classroom. But someday somebody they created issue and reason I don't know. అంటే అది రేపు మీరు చూస్తారని చెప్పేసాను అది బ్రేక్ అందుకనే కదా టుడే అంటే డౌట్ వస్తుంది మళ్ళీ బ్రాకెట్స్ లో సండే అని పెట్టాను కదా మీలాంటి వాళ్ళ కోసం అది పెట్టేది అంటే అది సండే ఐ హావ్ టు అప్డేట్ ఇట్ ఇప్పుడు సండే మార్నింగ్ ఇఫ్ ఐ అప్డేట్ ఇట్ సార్ సంబడి సార్ 9:30 క్లాస్ అయితే 9 o'clock యు ఆర్ ఇన్ఫార్మింగ్ అని మళ్ళీ క్వశ్చన్ రైజింగ్ సో అందుకని one day before I announced in the Google Classroom also. But somebody making calls to office, class not there, something they talked at. The collaborating is necessary that much of nuisance. I clearly announced in the Google Classroom link. A classroom link not checking is your mistake. ఇవన్నమాట వెరైటీ క్యాండిడేట్స్. మీరు కూడా చేశారా? మీరు కూడా చేశారా అంతే? నో కదా. ఆన్లైన్ స్టూడెంట్స్ 9 9:30 టుమారో? 9 9 10 11 11.5. ఓకే, 9 o'clock టుమారో సెషన్ మార్నింగ్. Tomorrow session 9 o'clock online students. ఇస్తున్నాను.